So I was being interviewed recently for the book, and somebody said to me, "Are you seriously telling me that you recommend that people actually leave the safety of their job, like big corporate America job, to go and potentially, like open a company, do what they love, or start to build something on the side that might grow into their own living to be self-employed?" And it was funny because it was all I could do to sort of not jump up and yell. I just wanted to bite my tongue because I was thinking to myself, are you serious? Are you seriously telling me that you believe that working for a company whose best interest is the company first, a company whose best interest is the shareholders first, probably a boss or supervisor whose first interest is the company and then second interest is themselves and last interest is you, in a time where resources are short and people are looking for ways to save, are you telling me that you think working for that company is the safe option in this economy, that actually giving up control, surrendering the keys to your career vehicle to somebody else, some other entity who acts always in their best interest long before yours, that's the safe option? To me, that's not, yeah, to me, it sounds ludicrous. It just sounds ludicrous. Am I saying everybody should run out and start a business? No, probably not. There's certain things where certain people work better in business, certain people don't work better in business. What I am saying though is the old notion that working for the big corporate, entity and hoping and praying that they have your best interests in mind, that's not the safe option anymore. And if you're hanging your hat, if you've been sacrificing everything you love to do, if you've been sacrificing doing the things you love to do, spending time with the people you love to be with, in the name of that entity stepping up and taking care of you for the rest of your life because you think that's the safe option, that's not the safe option anymore. If you're going to sacrifice all that stuff, well, you better do it in the name of something that's genuine, something that's true. And surrendering control to someone else, to something else, and hoping and praying that they're actually going to come through in the end and support me, that's not my idea of being in control. This is a time where I feel like, the safest option is the option that gives me the most control. And for me, that option is entrepreneurship. For me, that option is stepping out and saying, you know what, I may fail. I may succeed, but if I succeed or I fail, it's going to be because it's on my own terms. It's not because I failed because somebody fired me. It's not because I failed because somebody else didn't know my worth. It's not because I failed because somebody else, didn't recognize the importance of my role in a company. I will succeed or fail on my own terms, and I will have control over my own future. And if and when I succeed, and I will, because I will work so much harder for myself than I ever will for someone else. And if I'm working because I'm passion-driven with the opportunity to actually create something which is not only meaningful to me, which fills my heart, my soul, gives me purpose, but actually has the opportunity to create a real, substantial, long-term living, you've got to believe I'm going to work like crazy to make sure that that happens on every level. So to me, the safe option, it's not surrendering control of my future to somebody else, something else. The safe option is going renegade. And that's really what my book is about. It's about showing you how to do that. It's about showing you how to step up and take control of your future. It's about showing you how to no longer surrender your fate, your income, your job, your destiny to somebody else where you have no idea if they care about you in the long term. It's about actually determining what you're passionate about. It's about stepping up and saying, you know what, that has value. It's real. I don't care if everybody else says it's just a dumb hobby. To me, it's real. And then actually, taking a bigger step back and realizing there are so many ways to actually generate money, potentially really serious money, around the passions that people have told you are hobbies for your whole life, that if you just listen to other people and suck it up and don't even try, that's the failure option right there. That's not the safe option. You can there are so many ways to actually leverage technology, to brainstorm, to get hyper creative, to make a real serious living doing what you love, past that you probably have never heard of or thought about. And that's what the book is about. That's why I wanted to write it. I wanted to expose people to the notion that there is another way, that you don't have to suck it up for your whole life. Passion matters. Control in this time matters. I want to be the one who's awake at the wheel in my life, in my career, in my job, and that's what being a career renegade is all about.